how does self-concept, your beliefs about yourself, influence the results that you're getting in your business? So there are three ways that we can think about how your self-concept is directly impacting your business results. The first, remembering that self-concept refers to your beliefs about yourself. So the first way that we can look at, if we want to get a high-level overview, kind of zoom out and look at your self-concept and how it impacts your business, the first thing to realize is how beliefs in general influence your business. The second thing that we want to look at is the beliefs themselves, the useful supportive beliefs and how those will show up in your business versus limiting beliefs and how those will show up in your business. And then thirdly, we want to talk about self-esteem. The first thing that beliefs do, right? We're talking about how self-concept influences your business results. Self-concept are your beliefs about yourself. So how do beliefs show up in your business? We have to remember that your body, your mind body, obeys certain laws. You can think of them as features of your nervous system. That, like, for example, if you buy a laptop, if you buy a car, or you buy a phone, those things come with certain features that are just standard to that model. Well, I got news for you. There are certain things that are just standard to being a human being. And one of those is how your beliefs influence your neurology. And there are three things that you really have to understand. The first is that your beliefs turn on and off sensory filters. Okay, listen to that again. Your beliefs turn on and off sensory filters. Your beliefs turn on and off skills and capabilities. And your beliefs turn on and off self-fulfilling prophecy. None of this is my opinion. Okay, I'm leaning on scientific research here. And so I think this is the most important thing that you can learn to do, is learn how to use the features of your nervous system, the things that your mind and body came with on purpose. Because, listen to this, this is really important. There's a experiment by several experiments actually by Dr. Weissman. He wrote a book called The Luck Factor. Now, in The Luck Factor, what Dr. Weissman demonstrates are that people who have the belief, I am a lucky person, or people who have the belief, I am an unlucky person, they will actually see the environment differently. These two groups of people will see the environment differently. This is really, really crucial for you understanding how your mind body works. Okay, so the group that believes I'm lucky, they go into a cafe and the experimenter, Dr. Weissman, has put $100 on the floor of the cafe. And the lucky group, the vast majority of them, I don't remember the exact statistic currently, but I think, if I remember correctly, was over 80% of the lucky group sees the cash, picks it up, puts it in their pocket. The unlucky group, less than 12% even see the cash. So 88% of the unlucky group don't even see the cash that's in front of them. We know that our brain is actually telling us what to notice in the environment more than we're noticing what's in the environment. And this happens through your RAS, your reticular activating system, and your belief system. Your belief system is telling your RAS what to look for most of the time. There are other things that will activate your RAS, survival, priming, that type of thing as well. But overall, your beliefs determine what those perceptual filters will be. So what this means for the business owner, and it doesn't matter what stage of your business you're in. So let's say you want to get to your first 6 figures. You want to build your first 6-figure business, or maybe you want to scale to your first 7, or maybe you want to build a team. Well, if you think about how are my beliefs creating a perceptual filter that makes it so that I see the opportunities or don't, that makes it so that I see how to create systems or don't. You know, one of the things that frustrates coaches, especially coaches who don't know how to change beliefs, right? Most coaches are usually model. They give you business model. They tell you, okay, this is how you build your business, this is how you market it. And you give that same business model to 10 different clients, and 2 to 4 of those clients will go execute on that model. The 6 to 8 that don't, the reason they're not, they have a perceptual belief system in front of their face, right? And what we have to understand, especially as leaders, is that we need to rather, at every step of the game, every time we're going to another level, we need to realign our vision with where we want to go. We have to do this. If this is essential for your business, of course, this is essential for your relationships as well, and your health and all the areas of your life. These same features of the nervous system apply everywhere in your life. This is the most important thing you can master in your life. And understanding how to change beliefs is not that difficult once you understand how. So that's the first thing beliefs do. This is going to be a rather long video, so buckle in. The second thing beliefs do is they turn on and off skills and abilities. So in the scientific literature, this is known as self-efficacy. This is one way they've studied it in the scientific literature. And if you study insurance salesmen, for example, I think Bandura et al. Did a research study on insurance salesmen, in which they studied salesmen who had high levels of self-efficacy being belief in their skill and ability. And what you notice about people who have high levels of belief in their skills and ability, and notice I'm talking about belief in skills and ability, I'm not talking about beliefs about the self, but the reason I'm talking about this is so that we start to develop a deeper understanding of how your belief system works. All right, we'll go into the self-concept belief shortly. Individuals with a higher level of self-efficacy set more appointments, they make more calls, they close more transactions, they're more resilient to challenges, they learn more, better results across the board. And what's literally happening, this is the cliche, if you believe that you can, or if you believe that you can't, you're right, this is that cliche, except for the fact that everyone knows this and nobody uses it, right? This is, if you want to go to the next level, you have to make sure your beliefs are aligned with that vision. So the third thing that beliefs do is they create self-fulfilling prophecy. Self-fulfilling prophecy is this phenomenon that we've studied in the literature for a very long time. And we know that your beliefs, excuse the sound out there, I apologize. We know that your beliefs and your attitudes, they turn on and off those perceptual filters. They turn on and off skills and ability. And that determines the actions you'll take and the results you get. Now, once you get a result in the world, right? Let's say, for example, I am learning to delegate as a business owner. So I have a team and I'm learning to delegate more effectively. If I delegate well and it goes over well, I get rewarded for that. I see the result, it's what I want. And then that feeds back into my belief system and reinforces the belief. So that belief gets stronger, and that belief leads to better action, which leads to better results. And then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Now, beliefs that are empowering typically become more empowering over time. Beliefs that are limiting typically become more limiting over time. Okay, so this is how beliefs, or these three features of your nervous system, are always on and always operating. So you better believe this is influencing your success and your results in your business. So we have beliefs about the self, which we're going to go into. We have beliefs about our skills and our abilities. We have beliefs about other people. We have beliefs about our product or service. We have beliefs about what's fun or not fun, right? So it's essential then for the business owner to understand how beliefs work, and then more importantly, develop a practice for changing and transforming their belief system and updating it so it matches the vision. So that's how beliefs influence your business. Let's talk about a specific subcategory of belief. Self-concept beliefs, your beliefs about yourself, who you believe yourself to be. And by the way, all those things I mentioned still apply, right? The perceptual filters. When people believe they're kind, they'll filter for kindness. Right? If they believe that they're ambitious, they'll see opportunities to succeed, right? All those things we talked about still apply here. But with self-concept in particular, we can look at the qualities, which is what Steve Andreas referred to, the beliefs that we have about ourselves. He referred to them as qualities. Am I a kind person, a caring person, an ambitious person, etc. Versus the negative qualities that we might have in our business. So for example, if you believe that you're shy, if you believe that you're a procrastinator, if you believe that you're lazy, if on the other hand, you believe that you are determined, tenacious, ambitious, connecting, persuasive, charismatic, outgoing, strategic, organized, prudent, right? These self-fulfilling prophecies are going to take you much further than shy, procrastination, lazy, indecisive, weak, whatever, okay? And so the key thing to understand here is that we grew up with parents who were not perfect. We grew up with school teachers and children who were not perfect. So we develop beliefs about ourselves that are not perfect. And it doesn't matter, even if you already have a great belief system, you can always update it. You can always update those beliefs, strengthen that belief set. It's just like your phone or your laptop, right? You update the software on your laptop to match the new conditions of the world. We also want to do that for your belief system. So we can have qualities that either enact a positive self-fulfilling prophecy or a negative self-fulfilling prophecy. And again, remember, beliefs that are enabling typically become more enabling, and beliefs that are not enabling typically become more limiting over time, all right? So specific qualities do impact your success. To me, I think the qualities that we might want for success, depending on the business that you're in, some good qualities to include would be things like tenacious, persevering, creative, ambitious, outcome-oriented, you know, the types of qualities that would lead someone to be successful regardless of what they're doing, okay? Calm, resilient, that type of thing. And the beautiful thing about this too is that there is no right answer. It's really about what's right for the individual in that particular setting. So now let's talk about self-esteem. Self-esteem is a result of esteeming the self. How do I feel about myself? Well, the self, remember, is a perception, right? That's the whole point of self-concept, is that it's how you've been perceiving yourself to be. And when you create a set of beliefs, a set of perceptions that are useful and that you value, then your self-esteem increases. So self-esteem is rather how we feel about ourselves. And self-esteem is important because it shows up in our work. When we have healthy self-esteem, we're more successful. And in addition to being more successful, we're better communicators. We're more likely to overcome challenges. We set bigger goals, that type of thing. A lot of research on the importance of self-esteem. So self-concept, self-esteem, and your belief system are all incredibly important for your success in your business and of course anywhere else. Perhaps the greatest evolution that humanity can face, that we can undertake rather, is the evolution in which we start to wake up to this and we go beyond having inspirational memes on Instagram where we say things like believe in yourself. Well, believe in yourself is not well formed. We need to actually have a more nuanced conversation about what is the vision you want to have for your life. And is that even what you really want? Or were you setting that vision from a limited mindset in the first place? But if we can create a fulfilling vision for your life, a meaningful vision, one that you can be excited and passionate about, maybe one of purpose and mission, then how can we change your beliefs about yourself, but the others as well? So that things like high performance, things like mastery, things like joy, excellence, things like contribution and service and community, start to become the self-fulfilling prophecies that you create automatically. And I want you to remember there's a difference between trying to consciously get yourself to do something and having it stem automatically from your unconscious. That when something stems from your unconscious automatically, it's easy, it's natural, you don't have to force yourself to do it. Wouldn't it be a good idea to make your self-fulfilling prophecies good ones?